it's Lucia, trainer for EFT practitioner and an EFT practitioner myself. I work with people who have chronic conditions, as in chronic pain, or chronic conditions as in relationships problems for parents and their children, because it all comes down to the relationship we have with ourselves. And of course, when we talk about chronic pain, it's also about what chemistry is going on, and emotions do actually reflect our chemistry. With every emotion we have, we actually release chemistry, unless we are a very mindful person, where we can just observe our thoughts passing by as if they weren't ours. Emotional freedom technique is also a psychology release, that I often mention, that releases complex psychology, that contradictions within ourselves, as such as resistance, or things that when we say doesn't work, or beliefs that we hold so dear, that are really like brick walls in our mind, and really actually make us change our perceptions, and actually really shape the way we behave, but also the way we see things and what filters we see through. The question I want to answer today, side effects. So this video is really about what are the side effects of tapping. So the side effects of tapping would be, of course, a release and a lighter feeling. But it also is, when we start tapping, many people start yawning, because it's one way of releasing energy, that yawning. And they did apparently 50,000 different studies on yawning. And they found out it basically resets the brain. Is that when we yawn, then it resets the brain, and that's why we yawn. We could also burp, we could also release, we can hear some tummy rumbling, or so often, sometimes when we start tapping, and the side effects will be that we come across, and that often happens, that's where we come across a memory that we haven't actually thought for a long time ago, or we haven't been aware. We totally forgot, because most adults that I know, they can't actually remember their childhood now. They can't, they if I ask them to remember something, they might remember certain memories, certain things in their lives, but they don't actually remember most of them. And it's, I think, just kind of like a coping mechanism of our of our subconscious, and the subconscious always protects us. And and the side effect is that these kind of memories then come to the surface, and if they are uncomfortable, and they could be anything. I mean, you are as unique as you get, then. And everyone has uncomfortable memories, more and less. Then these emotions that are touched with that memory also come up, and sometimes they just come up in a really strong way. And that's why it's so important to work with a certified or trained practitioner. And there is another video of mine where I actually talk about what sort of practitioners you should work with, because the trainer, just try and find this, what practitioners should I be working with, or why you should work with certified and trained practitioners. That's why it's so important, because emotions are strong and they can be very unpredictable. So common side effects, that would be something which is then called an upreaction, and that you don't want to handle. And that's why we always say peel from the outside, don't go straight into the root causes of your conditions or your discomfort. You want to really start from the inside, or from the outside inside, and and just get into a little bit of, have a little bit of a success, get, do a little bit every day, but don't try to resolve the big traumas on your own. Okay, I hope that made sense, and you will see me in my next video.